Hey, what's up, guys? This is Anime Figure Focus, the channel where we talk about our anime figure collection. My name's Eric.
And I'm Amanda.
Today we're going to review this figure. This is Super Sonico, racing version, 2016, by Max Factory. This is a great figure. Actually, I had it on pre-order for a while, so I'm really excited to finally review it. But before we do, let's look at the box.
It's like, can you even get her out of frame?
So this box is huge, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's big, but like, it kind of has to be for how big Sonico is. Like,
it's understandably so, for it being so big.
It's awesome.
It's very, very thick, it's very sturdy, and you know it's going to protect the figure when it ships to you, so that's a good...
Yeah, when I got it, I was like, there's no doubt that she's protected, because this is like a thick cardboard.
And, you know, I don't know if you could... As you picked it up and, like, kind of turned it a little, like, do you see how her legs come down on the bottom? It just made me laugh. The angle of it is like, my legs.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I didn't even think about that, but it
hilarious.
Is a pretty nice box, and,
it's so cute.
I just cared that it protected her, and obviously she's pretty huge and delicate, and she has an awesome flag, so that's good. But that's all I have to say about the box.
Okay. Here she is.
Moving on to the figure. So
this big girl.
God, she's so cool.
She's so cool.
I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't like fall in love with it right away.
Oh God. It was well worth the wait.
I definitely fell in love with it. So if you look here right away, you're just like, wow, look at these colors, look at the flowing hair, and look at the awesome flag, which is just massive. In fact, she's so big that we were really worried about her fitting in our display.
Yeah.
Cause, and she actually barely does. Like, I have to kind of wedge her in.
So yeah, because it's kind of, we got a lip on the top of our display case, so you kind of have to be careful with the tip of the flag.
You guide her in, but anyway, once she does fit though, but only on the top shelf, because that one has a little bit more clearance on our main display case. She'd fit in like a D-Tolf just fine, because they have a little bit taller shelves. Like our big display, the shelf clearance is a little bit less than a D-Tolf, so it was a concern, but she fits on the top shelf. Where she belongs, that's where my Sonico collection is anyway. So, so let's just go over the figure feature by feature. Okay. Starting with the hair. What do you think about the hair?
I love it. It's very flowy. It's got some ribbons in it.
Yeah.
And I love the ribbons, how it intertwines with like the strands of her hair. It's just really cool. It's like it's part of her hair.
Yeah, she was saying that one thing about the hair is it's very Miku-like, and that kind of makes sense since the Good Smile Racing figures are typically Miku, so it's probably like based off of that 2016 Racing Miku. Which is awesome. You know, the hair is really awesome and flowy, and it spins, and you have a gradient to it. The tips you can see have
they're
purple.
kind of purple. I never even...
I
didn't even notice that.
It's subtle, but I like it. And then the ribbons like come along with the hair.
Right.
Awesome. She's definitely a big girl. You look out. She's big. I mean, this is 1/6, right? Yeah.
I mean, it's gotta be.
It's 1/6, and you know, she's
huge.
God, she's so big, but it's great. Her outfit has like a glossy finish to it. Like if you look at the legs, they have like you know, a nice glossy, but the color is where it's awesome. Like the yellow transition into really like nice rich
it's
orange.
So good. The edges are like a burnt orange. God.
There's still texture, because you can see like behind the kneecaps there's like darker.
Yeah.
So there's
I was gonna say the tonality in her.
It's a real word.
Which, by the way, is an actual word.
It is, of course.
I literally thought it was something straight up out of
like I made it up. Nah, dude. I make up words
totality.
all the time. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Fatality.
Yeah.
So pretty good colors, and like that's the cool thing about this whole figure. It's just it stands out. It's super colorful.
It's even kind of pearlescent on her top.
No, absolutely.
It's very
it's not like
shimmery and shiny, and it's like
it's super nice. The flag, as you can see, it's pretty cool. It has a little support that comes with it, which you probably should use, because it's kind of delicate. Like over time it could sag, so I see why they have the little support. Speaking of this flagpole, it's like It's kind of nice. I think it's even metal.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's even metal. Because I don't remember because it's been a while. But, like, I did have to assemble it, and I think it's kind of cool to the touch.
Is it? I don't know. It feels like it might be.
So it's honestly kind of has to be as rigid as it is.
Yeah, that's true.
And also that you can see at the tip, there's this really sharp, I'm going to stab you crystal, which Amanda almost stabbed herself in the eye.
It was. I'm like, oh, God, good thing I got my eye protection in my
She was shielded by the... But it almost broke the shield.
Listen, glasses don't always help, I'll tell you right now. They really don't. Sometimes they be trapping wasps up in there, and then you get stung in the eyelid. That really feels like something.
So check this out. One cool thing about the figure is on the tip of this ribbon, you have the little text here. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it's supposed to be.
What is it?
I'm looking at the box.
Pick Pro?
Yeah, something like that. I'm sure it's some kind of...
Is that a Q? I don't know.
It's probably a brand or something, like one of the racing brands or something.
Krypton.
I don't know, but...
On her leg.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, exactly.
Future media.
Yeah. It's probably like, you know how race cars have brands on them?
Yeah.
It's like that.
I mean, that's exactly...
So it's pretty cool. The headphones, what do you think about the headphones? Because that's obviously a Sonico thing.
I mean, I do like them, but... One thing that kind of threw me off was that she doesn't have like the metal on the top of the headphone. I thought that was kind of weird.
As a Sonico connoisseur, I was like, where's her metal band?
Where's the metal bands that go across the top? Yeah. That's kind of strange.
That's like a token Sonico thing, but it's not here.
Right.
Like, I can look at probably every Sonico back here.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, but if you can... I don't know if her hat's removable, but a lot of times if they have a hat...
Then you can replace it.
You can put the metal thing on, but she has a hat, so she has an excuse. But she doesn't have a hat. Where's the metal band that goes across?
Yeah, it's a little odd.
It's not there. But it's still cool. I mean, these are actually really nice headphones, even from the back. Like, look at how you can see the texture of even the inside of the padding. That's pretty cool. That's actually kind of nuts. Of a detail for Sonico.
It's very, very detailed, yeah.
And while we're talking about the head, I'm just looking at the back of it now. The actual way the hair, the way the hair parts isn't like some crappy seam. It's straight. Like woven really nice, and it's actually, great, if you look at the colors, it's like you have the white and pink and the darker pink. It's really good.
The shading's really great, yeah.
But if we move on to the front, I mean... Her face is really nice. It's...
You know, I think... Now that we're looking at her face, I noticed that she's got this ribbon kind of coming out of her bangs, which is...
She's got one of those orange ones, yeah.
I'm like... Where is it coming from? Where is that?
I'm not going to ask questions because it's cool. I mean, it looks like, cool. It doesn't really make sense because...
It doesn't, but you know what?
It's not like... a ribbon. It's like supposed to be like a piece of her hair that's orange for some reason. The rest of the orange things coming out of her hair are orange, are ribbons. But that is like a piece of hair that's orange.
It is, because it's even shaped like her hair.
I know, but...
the other ones are like ribboned off at the tips.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
So
it's
whatever.
It's funny. It never like I saw it, but I didn't see it, you know?
Looking at the paint job, it's actually really nice. Everywhere there's color transitions, it's a pretty sharp line. It's not like blotchy paint or anything like that. Places...
On her armband, for example, like the different colors in here, it's actually nice, crisp lines.
Exactly. Like, it's stuff like that where you'd be really concerned, or like where the border here is of the top, you'd be worried that the paint would be kind of like blotchy. But no, it's perfect. Perfect, sharp paint lines everywhere. Perfect gradients. Everything looks really good as far as the coloring is concerned. So I think that's top tier. Mm-hmm. Let's move on to the body sculpt. Amanda, what's your opinion on the overall sculpt of this thick girl?
I think the sculpt of the body looks fine. Proportions look, perfect. They're not like outrageous.
Well, I mean, they're not outrageous. Like
they're not. I'm saying they're not like that one Sonico we reviewed where her boobs were like, what in the heck?
Yeah, just over the top.
Way too big.
I mean, these ones are definitely big, but they're contained.
Although I would say that the cleavage is kind of an issue for me, and I think I talked to you about this before.
Yeah.
And you kind of didn't agree. You thought it looked fine.
Right.
But maybe it's the shading. It's just too harsh. Like up here on the top of her cleavage, it's like blah blah. And I'm like, it's too like blam. And even on the side underneath her armpit, like you can really see, it almost feels like a separate piece, which is kind of.
I mean, ultimately, I think it might be partly a separate piece just because of the bottom, how it's kind of like connected like it is. But I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. Like, it's definitely not like maybe as good as it could be, but I like shading in general, and I think the sculpt is good. So.
Yeah, and I mean, I think overall, I think she looks great, so.
Yeah, like, she's so awesome. Like, in general, just to wrap things up, because really there's not, like, a whole lot to talk about with this figure, but just in total, it's just awesome. It's really colorful. If you're a big fan of, like, the flowy hair, the colors, like, I fell in love with the hair, personally. I was like, oh my god, look at these sweet strands. They look great. The ribbons that kind of trail along with the hair, the flag, all of it's just like a really awesome, unique Sonico.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm the biggest fan of is as a Sonico, like the racing Sonicos are awesome to me. So, and this one's just probably the best one.
The hair is really good, and I love how it kind of like it almost rounds her out in a way. Like it kind of, it's not so like.
Yeah, exactly.
Bam, there's Sonico, and her hair's like back here. It's very like.
She's got a lot of horizontal.
It fills her in, and it's a lot. There's just like a lot more going on.
The presence that this figure has, just because of the way the hair kind of goes out to the side, plus the flag and the rod, the flag pole or whatever. Yeah, it's got a lot of presence, and I think if you're interested in this figure, get it, because
it's well worth it.
It's just as a Sonico collector, she's definitely a highlight among
I think
all of
she's
them.
One of the better ones. Honestly.
And thankfully the Sonico designs have been getting really interesting lately.
Oh yeah.
So, and this one was just kind of like the beginning of that, because there's a lot of older Sonico figures that are kind of like boring, or you could consider safe, but nowadays it's like they use Sonico as a way to experiment with really cool designs, and this one is just awesome.
Right.
All right, guys, that's been a review of Super Sonico Racing version 2016. If you like the video, give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. And let us know, what did you think about this figure? Comment below, let us know, and we'll see you guys in the next video.